Hey there, YouTube. We are back with another video. In a community post, I posted that I'd ordered some new stuff for the boat and I would do videos on them as the stuff came in. Now, I ordered these Nilight LED pod lights from Amazon. I ordered them Friday afternoon after 5 o'clock, I'm sure. Now, I was not expecting to get those this morning on a Sunday. But they were there. They were here on a Sunday morning, which I found to be strange. But oh well, we got them, so that's all that matters. And they came on time. Now, as usual, I did I did open this box up to just to see what all was inside, and I also wanted to check to see if I was going to need any tools to connect the wiring harness, as I did order a kit instead of just the lights and wiring it myself. So I don't think I'm going to need anything other than maybe a small piece of heat shrink wrap, which I've got laying on the table. Y'all can't see it right now, but anyway, so let's go ahead and get started on this. I'll have to move the camera while we unbox it. Okay, let's get this stuff out of this box, YouTube. Alrighty. Okay, we've got this little pamphlet here telling you what all they're all about and everything. I looked at this earlier. This is not the instructions. This is just the company talking themselves up. Which, I guess you should expect that when you're buying something like that. The company to be advertising itself. Comes with extra wire terminals. These are all male. I don't believe it. Are they all male? Yes, they're all. Well, come out of there. Excuse me. 4-wire terminals, and they're all appear to be male. And we've got 2 fuses of the blue variety and the red variety. These do not have any kind of anything on them to indicate the amperage they're intended to be used with. So that could get kind of interesting there. And this is your actual instructions. I looked them over before, and quite frankly, they're so easy a monkey could do it. That's why I think I can do it. It shows you 2 different ways to wire these lights. And I don't know why it's got this way. That looks more complicated. It's got wiring method A, wiring method B, and then all this stuff here. This says, well, anyway, wiring method A, connect red jumper from wire 2 to 6, which that's like, that right there. And then this wire here, the outgoing on the positive side, it says to tape this up. So instead of taping it, I'm going to use heat shrink wrap on it. Okay, so let's put this away for just a little bit, and then we'll actually pull the product out and have a look-see at it. Okay, here's the wiring harness. Y'all want to see the actual lights, don't you? These lights are actually seem to be cast aluminum housing, which I honestly was expecting them to be plastic. And well, I kind of thought I was buying plastic because, you know, being on my little boat, that's what these are going to go on. My little boat, and it only having a 320-pound weight capacity, I thought the plastic would be considerably lighter. But these, they're just, I'm going to say they're about 3/4 of a pound. I don't have anything here to actually weigh anything like that, so anyway, there's the other one. There's 6 LEDs, and earlier I took these out and just connected them up to a lawnmower battery, and I had to lay the thing down like this, and it's kind of like this, and it's like, I've seen the light, but no, yeah. Anyway, they seem to be pretty bright, which we're gonna take them out if there's time in this video. We're gonna take them out and actually hook them up to that battery and see how bright they are in the daylight, in the nighttime. There was still a little bit of light left out there when I was messing with them earlier, so I couldn't really get the full effect of how bright they was, and the fact that I was seeing spots there for a couple of seconds. Okay, this is the mounting hardware, and some of the reviews that I had watched previously, the guy was talking about his lights were pretty good, and you know, he liked them, but he said that his mounts were plastic, and he broke one by, well, he had them on the back on the front of some kind of off-road rig and bashed them against a rock and broke it, which, yeah, that ain't on the company there, that's on him. But anyway, these are actually metal. Do I have a magnet? Oh yes, I do have a magnet. I think these are actually iron instead of aluminum. Let me grab a magnet, YouTube, and we'll find out real quick. Okay. Let's see. This is just a bottle opener. I never use the damn thing, but I keep it on my refrigerator because it's got a magnet. Okay, so they are actual iron. That's good because they'll last a long time. They'll probably outlast the lights. They'll last a long time, and should you bash them against something, you're not going to break them. You'll bend them up for sure, but you just take them off and take a hammer to them and straighten them back out. I like the fact that they're iron. That's good. Okay, and that's everything out of the box. Oh yeah, it comes with both mounts. There's your plenty of little screws to play with, and it comes with an Allen wrench, which, well, they're okay. Now, there doesn't seem to be an Allen screw in there. Oh, here it is, right here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be the Allen. The only reason you need the Allen wrench is gonna be for left to right adjustment. And then obviously these are like this, so you've got a fair amount of adjustment there. But okay, so let's put all these mount stuff away. So I'm not going to be trying to mount these on my boat in the middle of the night. I just don't have the light out there for it. Plus, if I tried, I could probably do it by the porch light, but filming it wouldn't really be possible. And if I filmed something and it was too dark out, somebody on YouTube would whine and complain about it. So I just I won't show y'all the installation. I mean, it's really super simple. I mean, this, you got a bolt here, mounts onto whatever you're mounting it on. Then you got, I guess two or four screws each here for this. I mean, yeah, the installation is self-explanatory, so I'm not going to waste everybody's time by making them watch me do that. Most of you would either skip that part of the video or just skip it or go straight to the comments or whatever. So, okay, let's set this and this stuff back in the bag so maybe we won't lose anything. I had something come up missing here a while back. I'm not exactly sure when it went missing, but my brothers and I got talking about, you know, back before Mama passed, we talked about going camping. Well, we actually did, and we've talked about it several times over the years that we was going to go camping again. Well, we never done it, and now this year will be, I think, 10. I know for a fact the 10 years since we've gone camping. And you know, when we go camping, we always go take fishing gear. You know, when we had boats, we took boats. And anyway, that's kind of what got me to buy all this stuff, is so I could have it on the boat and have the boat ready to go. But anyway, so I went to pull out the registration stickers for my boat. I had another fishing, like day fishing trip planned last year, but my boat, the registration on it was expired, so I renewed it, and then some things happened and the trip got canceled, and I was like, well, I mean, I'm not using the boat, so I'm just gonna not worry about putting the stickers on it. Well, they laid right here in a pile of mail for I don't know how long. When I went to pull them out to put them on the boat, they wasn't there. And there's a small chance that when I was going through the mail, and you know, the mail that's no longer any good for anything, when I was there's a small chance that I put the damn stickers in the heater because I overlooked them and burned them. But anyway, so tomorrow I'll order replacement stickers. I think I should have about 2 years left on the boat registration. But anyway, I don't know if anybody took them. I looked through every piece of mail, and I didn't see anything stating DNR on it to know that it was somebody. Either somebody took them, somebody picked them up and moved them. I could have moved them, or I may very well have burned them. I don't know. But anyway, they ain't there no more. So that's why, well, I'm not going to bother y'all with all that stuff. Different things that have gone missing around here over the years, and then I find out it went missing because somebody picked it up and moved it and messed with it. But anyway, I forgot to mention earlier when I was messing with this, the stuff's labeled pretty good. Well, when the sticker there, red positive, black negative. Okay. They want to be sure that these things get hooked up right. Now, I realize Nilight in this, it says it's high quality, budget friendly and all that, and well, quite frankly, they feel high quality, and for after the tax on this and shipping, it come up to $32. Yeah, I'd find that to be within the range of budget. So I mean, you know, and right now they feel like quality. I mean, so I can't complain there at all. Alright, let's... YouTube, I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but these wire ties like this, I actually saved them back when I used to work on a lot of small engines. You know, those old carburetors, they got tiny little holes in them that you need to run, that you need to clean. And, you know, well, they don't make a pick as thin as this piece of wire, so, you know, you ain't going to pick them out. And the blowing air through them, I messed a carburetor up like that one time, so I won't use compressed air to blow a carburetor out again. But anyway, the carburetor, spraying carburetor cleaner through them don't always clear them out, but this does. What I do is I burn the plastic off, then where you got a piece of wire, and then you and clean the hole out. And it, unless the carburetor's just absolutely ruined and you shouldn't have even been trying to clean it anyway, this method has never failed me. But anyway, that's what I save them for. Okay, let's get these wiring diagrams out now. Well, wiring diagram. I'm not so sure that we're going to need these fuses. I'm about willing to bet money that there's probably already a fuse installed. There's the fuse holder. Yeah, okay, so it's got the blue fuse in it. But okay, you know how on the fuses you buy here in the stores in America, the numbers, all the amperage rating that is like 5, 10, 15, whatever amperage is always in white letters where you can see it. These are in fact there, but they're just not painted, so you kind of gotta adjust your eyeglasses and squint and then figure it out. So okay, we don't have to worry about fuses right there anyway. Okay, this is going to be a relay. Now, they've told me that using these relays actually reduces the strain on your switch or the voltage going through it, and actually makes your switch last longer. And I used to hook them up with the wires going straight to the switch. At first I did it on the hot side, because, you know, that's the way it's really supposed to be done. Well, they would burn out on me. Even if I was using some low voltage thing and that, you know, was properly rated for the correct amps, well, you know, they'd still burn out. So then I started using them on the ground side. I know that ain't the right way to do it, but well, it worked. Well, they would still mess up on me. So when I heard about this, I was like, well, okay, I'm gonna have to learn how to wire up a relay. Well, I never actually learned how to wire a relay, so that's why I bought the kit with all this stuff already in it. Now, as long as them instructions is pretty simple, good Lord, I think it's going to be plenty long enough for that 10-foot boat. I may actually have to slice these wires down some. I hope I don't, but if I do, I guess I will. Get out of there. Okay, let's, well, we better not go unplugging anything yet till we figure out what everything is. Okay, so this is going to be to the lights. This is the fuse. and this will go to the battery. This to the battery, the relay. Okay. Okay, it appears to all pretty much be wired up, YouTube. So obviously these will connect to your battery. So that's good. Now it said in this dude flunky here for wiring method A, it shows upper at number 8 is upper negative. Is this actually numbered? Yes, yes it is. Good. Okay. Yeah, they've pretty much made this foolproof as far as connecting all this, YouTube. Okay, so this wire, it says to jump this one to number 6. So we're gonna plug that to number 6 like it says. Okay, all that stuff plugged in good. Yes it is. And then it says tape unused end. Well, it's already got that protective wrap over it, keep the moisture and junk out. But we're gonna go ahead and put the shrink wrap on it anyway, just to, well, if my shrink wrap will actually fit it, just to be, to be safe. Well, not mention if I didn't put the shrink wrap on it, somebody on YouTube would have something to say about that. Okay, I need to cut that. Right there's where I had it at. So, right. Now, I've not used shrink wrap much. I've seen people using those little mini butane torches on the YouTube to do it, but I don't really have a mini butane torch, so. No. Well, it's there, so okay. I don't know if this is metal. I'm wondering if that's for it to be mounted on something metal as and it be used as a ground. I just don't know. I think these only work on the hot wire. I think I'm not 100% sure. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and pause this video, and I'm gonna go ahead and take these out and set them up on the battery that I'm attempting to use, and then we'll see how everything works. Now, I'm gonna say I am gonna do a real world test of these lights, because, well, you see people on the YouTube all the time telling you, well, they draw this many watts, and you convert that to amps, and blah blah blah. Oh, this 150 amp hour battery should run it for X amount of hours or whatever. Yeah, I actually don't know. I know enough about Chinese manufacturers enough to know that if you're using a Chinese product like this, and then you're using probably a Chinese battery, there's a good chance that one of them's lying about something somewhere. You know, because China they lie about every damn thing, you know. So I'm gonna hook these up I'm gonna hook them up on my lawnmower battery, and I'm hoping that I can get 5 hours of runtime out, well, 6 hours of runtime out of them before the battery's drained. And well, if I don't get it, as long as I can get 3 hours of straight runtime out of them, I'll be okay. Because I seriously doubt that I'm gonna be. I seriously doubt that I'm gonna be running continuously on some river or creek somewhere for 3 hours straight, 3 or more hours straight in the dark. I mean, there could be exceptions to that rule if something, you know, stupid happened. But anyway, I'm hoping for 6 hours runtime, but if I get 3, I'll be happy. Anything under 3, then well, I think I'm gonna just have to go to a bigger battery. But I chose a lawnmower battery because they're small and light and inexpensive. And well, you don't need any. I don't have anything to charge lithium batteries with, so you know, I'll stick with my lead acid batteries till I know more about the lithiums. Okay, let's pause this video, and then I'll go out and get all this stuff. Well, wait, no, wait a minute. I gotta put those wire connectors on here. That's why they're here. Okay. So I've got to pause the video, go out to the barn, get my crimping tool, come back and crimp the connectors on these, and then we can connect them to the battery. It's just going to be an instant for y'all because I'm going to pause the camera and leave it paused until I can take you out there and flip the switch and let you see the lights. Get myself untangled from all this spaghetti noodle of wires here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. YouTube, I said let there be light. YouTube, that would have been a hell of a lot better if they weren't exactly aimed at the ground, but I've just got them sitting on that lawnmower trailer. So, I mean, you know, I'll show y'all another quick little video after they're mounted on the boat tomorrow. Well, if I get them mounted tomorrow. But anyway, you got to see the lights light up. Okay, YouTube, I thank y'all for watching. And I would appreciate it if y'all would take the time to like, comment, and subscribe. And share the video with your friends. Okay, good night, YouTube.